Africa's first original spy series, Queen Sono, has been released on the global Netflix platform. Featuring an all-African cast and crew, the production is a huge achievement for the continent. ENCA's Tanya Neft found out more about Queen Sono from the creator and director Kagiso Ladiga and chatted to the cast.
Queen, I'd suggest you keep a low profile.
This is not good. Queen, get out of there now.
Let's go get him.
37 locations later and months of hard work. South Africa's first locally written and produced spy series, Queen Sono, is ready to wow Netflix audiences in over 190 countries. And in the lead roles, the sensational Pearl Tusi as Queen Sono.
Are you a prostitute?
Whitey.
Alongside Kate Licorice, who plays the villainess, a Russian heiress called Ekaterina.
Killing you with my bare hands will be the greatest joy of my life.
Guys, I just want to say, who runs the world? Girls! Because you two rocked in the series. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You. Paul, I absolutely loved your character. Tell South Africa about Queen Sono.
Queen Sono is a really exciting spy drama, bit of comedy series, and it's a really exciting story. It's a really exciting time, just in terms of the opportunity that we have to create the story. And yeah, a lot of women, I believe, are gonna feel seen by watching this show. It's very exciting.
Which brings me to the fact that it's so amazing that we've got a series with 2 female leads.
I think it's incredible that the villain is a complex female who is three-dimensional, who is fallible, who is not just presenting one aspect of being sexy or being strong, or, you know what I mean? She's so many things.
You know, there is just something about the beans in this part of the world.
And all of the female characters are like that, and that's what's been so fun to play.
You're going to tell me who sent you? Do I need to beat you some more?
Paul, I was on set, last year during one of your scenes.
Which scene was it?
It was the beautiful one where you came down the stairs.
Oh, the stairs, the iconic stairs.
Oh my God! I mean, how did you even keep that leg out and not fall down those stairs?
Babe, you see, they say beauty queens learn nothing. Look at how smart we are.
Oh my God!
You don't have to look down.
That was pretty amazing. A huge congratulations on the series. You have made South Africans proud.
Thank you, Tanya. Thank you.
A lot of hard work's gone into this. How are you feeling today, sitting here now that it's all done and the world is ready to see it?
I mean, it's the nerves as well. It's like how it's like, as you're about to go on stage, it feels like we're backstage with like hundreds of millions of people on the other side. So it's quite nerve-wracking, but it's also exciting. You were there one of the days when we were shooting.
I know, I loved it.
You actually learned how to fight.
I did, so don't mess with me either of you. Just watch it.
Yeah, I mean, it was a hard shoot because it was like through winter. It was quite an ambitious kind of idea, and a lot of there were a lot of fests on, with the team, and just as with Joburg itself, there you haven't had that kind of local production of that size.
Yeah. Well, coming to you, I loved your character, a very strong character and a character with heart. And it does help that you're very easy on the eye, I have to say. Sorry, guys. What drew you to this role specifically?
I think it's just Netflix. I mean, I've seen their shows, I've seen the quality, I've seen, just the stories. And I felt like, okay, it's just the size, the scale, these are the big boys. We probably can pull off the whole, spy genre. And it's exciting. I mean, who doesn't want to do, as an actor, step out of like the monotony of what he does to do something exciting.
What sort of training went into this to prepare for this role?
I did jiu-jitsu. You kind of also did a bit of jiu-jitsu and Krav Maga.
Yeah, I know Krav Maga.
That was her character's fighting style. And then we did some boxing. We did some weight training so that we could also just look tougher.
I'm listening.
Vitaly,
Tia blakti no se javang no superaki. Atit Mr. Robin, хочет, чтобы ты вернулся домой.
Kate, your character, Ekaterina, I mean, it's Russian.
Yeah, I had to learn Russian.
Ты должен быть здесь и работать, следовать плану, а не развлекаться.
I drank wine and then had a heart-to-heart with Kakiso and Tamsin talking about how I didn't want her to be stereotypical, and they agreed, and I said, yeah, I'm all for it. I think she should speak Russian when she speaks at home to her family. They were like, oh, so glad you said that, because that's exactly what we were thinking.
Yeah. Working with Kagiso, what was that dynamic like? Does it help that he's also a well-renowned stand-up comedian?
I think for me, I mean, I don't want to get into a lot of things that are distracting when I'm trying to, perform or act.
I feel like you
okay,
said
this. No. I don't want to get. There's a lot of collaborative sort of. We talked about the character. It's easy to say, hey, KG. Let's try this, okay. He gives you that space to actually work.
190 countries. I mean, how are you feeling?
I feel unbelievably honored and I'm just so blessed. But I think it's just really important to keep humble and keep calm.
Well, fingers crossed for season 2. That's what
fingers
we
crossed.
Hoping for.
See.
They don't look after our graveyards. But if you go to the white areas, everything is neat. Not like this.
For me, it was an African story for the continent, but also in the diaspora as well. I feel like we get to kind of say, yeah, here's what Africanness is.
Yeah. Well, Kagiso and Vuyo, thank you so much for chatting to our channel. And I know South Africa is going to be extremely proud of this one. Well done, guys.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I hope you don't murder people out on the streets with your newly acquired skills. Boom. Wow.